All right, UFC Fight Night, Lewis versus Daukaus. Great night of fights, great card. Kind of underwhelming compared to UFC 269, but really a great card. Showed out from prelims all the way up to the main event. So that being said, let's get into some of the prelims. First, I'd like to talk about Charles Jourdain. Um, I think he's has a lot of potential. I think he's had very hard matchups in the UFC his whole career so far. But I think he has a lot of potential, and I think he showed it this fight. Um, Obviously, kind of a bit of a slower first round, but still nasty leg kicks the whole first round, just countering everything Yule was doing. And then obviously picked it up in the second round and finished the third round, beating the shit out of his opponent. Like his coach said, there was 30 seconds left on a heavy bag drill. So super strong finish, especially with the Spartan kick at the end. Um, anyway, great fight by him. I think he really showed it on that performance. Also on the prelims, we had Justin Tafa missing weight for the first time in UFC heavyweight history, which is uh, kind of hilarious. I mean, you'd understand maybe if he's built like Francis Ngannou, not the Samoan version of a butterbean. But either way, the extra weight must have worked for him because he knocked his opponent out with a head kick that was completely blocked, just raw power. Anyway, I mean, he's a beast. Beautiful performance. Just I don't know what else to say about that one. After that, we had Cub Swanson finishing Darren the Damage Elkins in the first round, which was just unbelievable. Definitely not what anybody expected. Just beautiful display of striking. Slick head movement. The way he laterally moved outside the jab, caught him, slipped outside the right hand, caught him, and ended up finishing him off that with the spinning heel kick. Just unbelievable performance by Cub. He's a monster. I mean, the guy's a legend. I mean, I seen he beat Dustin Poirier and Charles Oliveira back to back in fights. You know, he's a legend of the sport and just a beautiful. It was just so nice to watch. Beautiful performance by him. Beautiful show of striking, hands down, confident, clean work. Uh, yeah, I was very happy to see that one. After that, we had Gamrot finishing Ferreira, on the ground with a nasty knee to the body. Just everything into it. you know, you would have felt that one. Anyway, he seems to be up and coming contender. I'm excited to see what he can do in this division. He's a strong guy, good striking, good grappling, crazy pace they put on that fight. Just just reshoot, just takedown after takedown after takedown, just giving no breaks to his opponent. Um, Super excited to see what he can do in this division. I think he's going to be a great contender and pretty scary matchup for anybody, in my opinion. Then we had Ricky Simone with just a beautiful display of his game. Fantastic grappling in the first round, um, just domination in the first round, and then a beautiful knockout in the second round. You can clearly see, I mean, he's very skilled in both departments. His feints, his head movement in the second round with the striking, and obviously his grappling was just pure domination, just so strong. He gets his hands locked behind you, and there's basically nothing you can do. I think he had the right call out. I'd really like to see him and Sean O'Malley go at it. I think Sean is a great striker. Um, I don't know. I think let me know what you guys think. I think that would be a good matchup. Could Ricky Simone get it to the ground? We haven't really seen Sean grapple too much. I don't know. Let me know what you think on that one, but I think that is the fight to make, in my opinion, for the top 10 spot. After that, we had kind of a controversial fight. I almost beat Hill in a decision. Obviously, dropped her with a nasty front head kick in the first round and looked really strong in the first round. Um, I thought she was going to dominate in the first 30 seconds, but I think Hill came back and I think she won the next two rounds. But the judges obviously disagreed. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think on that one. But I think Hill won that, in my opinion. I think she tends to get fucked over a lot with the decisions. But um, yeah, I don't know. I think both girls look great. They went hard. It was a war, really. Um, anyway, yeah, close fight. Could have went either way, I suppose. But let me know what you guys think. After that, we had Bilal Muhammad dominating Wonderboy. Did exactly what he needed to do. Take him to the ground. Why risk the stand up with Wonderboy? He's too slick. Uh, Bilal did a great job getting in on him. just finishing the takedowns, just relentless, just locking his hands and dropping him to the ground. Beautiful, uh, beautiful wrestling, really. Beautiful wrestling, beautiful jiu-jitsu. Had a close Kimura or straight arm lock at one point. Couldn't finish it. Couldn't finish him on the ground, but beautiful fight for him. Great way. I mean, he was in the top 10, ranked number 10, but now he's definitely looking at a big fight coming up next after beating Wonder Boy. So, yeah, it was a great fight by him. Did exactly what he needed to do. Wasn't exactly the most entertaining watch, but, um, you know, not a lot of people do that to Wonder Boy, so you had to put some respect on his name for that one, I believe. Um, yeah, he's a scary prospect, contender, I guess, now. So we'll see what he can do in the division. And finally, we had the Black Beast, Derek Lewis, doing exactly what he needed to do. I think with the smaller octagon and the apex, he just needed to put the pressure on him. Just put the pressure on him. I think Daukaus is a good striker, but just couldn't get out. Just when Lewis threw his flurry, he just couldn't get out. He wanted to try to stay in there and bang with him, which is definitely the wrong decision with the Black Beast. Um, yeah, Derek Lewis looked good. Couple crazy kicks, like a flying switch roundhouse kick at one point. He looks good when he lets his hands go. I think um, he just needs to let his hands go. That's it. Yeah, he's a big star, obviously. Which I mean, he took his cup off after the fight and threw it in the stands, and then his interview after. I mean, he's just hilarious. I think he could be huge, and he is huge. I think he could be a huge star if he just had the confidence to let his hands fly. I mean, with that knockout power, it's just a scary thing for anyone fighting him. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you guys want to see for him next. I don't know who he should fight, but I'll always be tuning in when the Black Beast is fighting. He's definitely one of the most entertaining people on the roster. Definitely has one of the most entertaining Instagrams on the roster. Uh, yeah, great fight by him. Daukaus will be back. That was a huge step up in competition for him. Uh, Learned from that. Obviously took the loss well. So, yeah, I mean, great night of fights. Obviously, um, sometimes these cards after like UFC 269 was just stacked. It can kind of seem underwhelming, but sometimes these ones deliver, and I think every fight that night delivered. They were all entertaining. Um, yeah. Anyway, let me know what you guys think of the card. Let me know, yeah, if there's any fights on there you want me to cover, break down in a little more detail. Anyway, thanks for watching. Peace.